Ladies and gentlemen, this is Black Diamond Chuck Williams for the United States, and it's my privilege today to introduce to you our Chief Technical Officer, Thomas Bang. Thomas and I are going to take you through the new Sherlock Local that was released at the convention in the UK. And ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of exciting releases from that convention, but this is one of my favorites. So Thomas, let's take the people through this incredible addition to Sherlock Nation. Starting out, I want to ask you a question. What countries and how will this be rolled out?
Well, currently our platform supports the United States, the United Kingdom, Sweden, as well as Kazakhstan. Now, how we plan on rolling this out is that this is going to be promoted by you guys out in the field, our reps. And, the success of this platform will be dependent on you guys. How we want to roll this out is we're going to choose pre-selected cities. And the cities that we're going to choose are going to be determined by the field reps that we have in certain cities. So, for example, if we have a leader such as like Chuck and he has a team of like 10 people behind us willing to promote this platform in St. Louis, then we're going to open this up in St. Louis. In a situation where it's just one rep that's in the city and he's by himself, we really don't want to roll it out there because this is actually a huge undertaking. So again, for those of you out there that are interested, reach out to us and we can actually open it up for that particular city. But that's how we plan on rolling this out.
All right, and the last slide in this presentation will actually give you the email address on how you can reach out to us if you're interested in rolling this out in your city. It's going to be local@sherlocknation.com. But again, the last slide will have that for you. So Thomas, why don't you tell us, how do I sign up a merchant in one of the pre-selected cities?
Hey, actually, this is probably the easiest part of the process. To sign up a merchant, all you need to do is actually go to sherlocknation.com, as you see on the screen. Click on the magnifying glass. This is going to show you all our different product line, the third one being Sherlock Local. You press on that, and it'll take you to sherlocklocal.com. And now if you have a merchant that's actually interested, you want to go here to Sherlock or the merchant agreement link. Click on that. And all you need to do is make sure that when they sign up, they make sure to put your rep ID in here. And then we will actually start taking care of the entire process. Our operation will actually create the deals and such. But this is where you start. This is where you go to take them to become a merchant on a Sherlock Local platform.
Excellent. So can you kind of walk us through how this works?
Yeah, I can actually walk you through how this actually looks like. Go back to our presentation here. These are just screenshots of actually my phone. That's basically what the app looks like, the Sherlock Local app. And then we also have a merchant app. You as a customer, whenever we put up a deal, this is what the deal is going to look like. You're going to actually be able to buy the deal on our platform. You'll be able to actually share the deal across all the different channels that's provided in your phone. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, that should be all part of that. And the interesting thing is that we actually do work like the big company out there, which is called Groupon. What happens is that when you actually purchase a deal, you will get a QR code or a redemption code. You take that to the merchant. The merchant will actually have what you see on the screen, an app that looks like this, and they can actually type in the redemption code or just scan it. And once they scan it, it's redeemed, and they can get whatever it is that they actually purchased. So it's a very, very easy process, very easy. And what we're going to go into next is, the success of this platform is back to the field. Our field is actually going to drive the success of this amazing platform. But, with that huge responsibility comes some great compensation here. So I'm going to return it back to Chuck, and we're going to be talking about the Sherlock Local fee to merchant and the commission back to the field. Back to you, Chuck.
Thank you, Thomas. Before I get into this, I just want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I am extremely excited and enthusiastic about what Michael and Thomas have made available to us through Sherlock Local. Wait till you see this incredible. It is an absolute no-brainer for the merchants and businesses in your local area. So, Thomas, go ahead and show me that next slide, please. The way this is going to work, let's just use an example of a $50 dinner that the merchant agrees to do $25. Now, one of the advantages to Sherlock Local is we don't determine the deal in advance for the business, the merchant. They can determine how much of a discount they want to give. Some of our competitors force them to give a certain percentage off. We allow the business owner to make the deal. Now, the deal has to be like a Groupon deal or one of the other large companies. It can't be a percent off. It's got to be like this example, $50 dinner for $25, but it doesn't have to be 25. It can be 30 or 40, whatever the merchant wants. But let's go through this. On a deal like this example here, the merchant would basically get 85% of the deal. That's a much, much higher percentage than they're used to getting. 85% of the deal goes to the merchant. 15% goes to Sherlock Local. So in this example, a $50 dinner for $25, 15% of the $25 is $3.75. That's what comes to Sherlock Local. Here's where it gets exciting. 40% of that goes to corporate for administrating the program. There's a lot of things behind the scenes that go into this. So 40% goes to corporate. That's $1.50. The remaining up to 60% gets paid out to the field in commissions. There's 4 of us going to get paid for every deal that's redeemed. So give me that next slide, please, Thomas. 25% of what comes into Sherlock Local is going to get paid to the person, the affiliate, that signed up the business of the merchant. So in this example, a $25 deal, the affiliate that signed up the merchant would make 93.75 cents on every single deal that's redeemed at that store. That can get very, very lucrative, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if the person that signed up the merchant, if their upline sponsor is a power affiliate, then that upline sponsor, the power affiliate, gets a 20% check match on that. So they end up making 5% of what Sherlock Local brings in. So in this example, that'd be 18.75 cents. That's a 20% match. Now remember, when you're signing up a business, you're not getting just 1 or 2 here. You could potentially be getting hundreds, even thousands of deals run through that merchant. You're making this commission on every one of them residually. Get excited, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great way to make more money. Now, the next part of this is the person who gave away the app or signed up the person on the website. So here's what happens. If you give the app to somebody and they redeem one of these Sherlock Local deals, you earn 25% of the amount that comes into Sherlock Local. So not only the person that signed up the merchant, but the person who gave away the app also gets paid through this. There are literally 4 of us getting paid every time a deal is redeemed. That is exciting. And by the way, on this particular segment of the Sherlock Nation, you're going to get paid for the activity that actually happens on your mobile app, on your desktop. So as you're giving this away and you're developing customers, as those customers use these deals, you're making 25%. Again, if your sponsor is a qualified power affiliate, they're going to get a 20% check match on what you just earned through this program. You can actually sign up the business and give the app away and make 50% of the money that comes in to Sherlock. That, ladies and gentlemen, is very, very exciting. Let's go to the next example, Thomas. That was a dinner. This is a spa. So this is an example. The spa offers a $100 spa, retail $100. They're offering it for $60 through Sherlock Local. The merchant of that $60 would get $51. I'm telling you, that's an absolute no-brainer. There's no cost to get set up, and it's a variable cost that they determine. And we only charge them 15%. That is exciting. Now, the 15% to Sherlock Local in this example would be $9. So of the $60 that we collect, 51 of it goes to the merchant, 9 of it is used for administration and paying commissions. So let's walk through that real quick. Same percentages, 40% to corporate for administrating the program. Of the $9, 40% would be $3.60. Up to 60% goes to the field and commissions. Why do I say up to 60%? Because 50% is pretty much guaranteed to go out. 25% to the person who signed up the merchant, 25% to the person who signed up the customer. The other 10% depends on their sponsors being a qualified power affiliate to get that 20% match. So in this case, 25% to the Sherlock affiliate that signed up the business or merchant would be $2.25. Now remember, there can be multiple deals. Some of these deals are in the hundreds, some are even in the thousands. Can you imagine the type of income we can earn simply by signing up a few businesses that effectively use Sherlock Local? Thomas, let's go to that next slide, please. 5% again goes to the sponsor of the person that signed up the business. That's 5% of the amount that comes to Sherlock Local. That's equivalent to a 20% match, just like we do with our usage income. Now, here's where it really gets exciting. Another 25% of the amount that comes into Sherlock Local gets paid to the Sherlock affiliate that gave away the Sherlock app. Now, this works both on the app and the desktop version. we are a mobile company, so I always focus on the app, but it works on both. When they use your app, they're your customer, you're going to earn that 25%. In this example, the $60, it'd be $2.25. So we're going to be actually out there promoting our deals to our customers because it's going to help us make more money. It's going to help the merchant, and it's going to help your friends and family, the people who took the app, get great deals. It is a win-win-win. And again, 5%, in this example, 45 cents, 20% check match if the person who enrolled you is a Power affiliate. Let's go to the next slide, Thomas. Ladies and gentlemen, if I sound a little bit enthusiastic and excited about this, it's because I am. I see how quickly this could grow around the world. So what you want to do is we will announce the pre-selected cities by October 1st. They will be live for beta. What we're looking for in those cities is a group of Sherlock affiliates that are, number one, giving away a bunch of apps. It doesn't do any good to have deals in your local area if nobody has the app. So apps need to be distributed, and then we need people who will go out and sign up merchants. Those are the things we're looking for in the beta. So if you're interested in being part of that in one of the pre-selected cities, or if you want your city to be nominated, send an email to local@shoppingsherlock.com. This is going to be awesome. Michael Weeder, our CEO, is totally committed to this portion of our business, and we believe it's going to be one of the cornerstones moving forward. Thomas, anything you want to add as we wrap up? Thank you so much for what you've done to make this available to us.
No, I'm just excited. This platform is definitely going to be a game changer for our company. Just look forward to October 1st. Thanks, guys.
One last thing. In the pre-selected cities, we will be doing specific training to where we train the reps on exactly how to submit the information. So when the pre-selected cities are determined, they'll be announced, and training will take place for those that are interested. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you soon.